As a student these days, it can be really confusing to figure out how to study the right way. There's so much advice online, so many different opinions, and honestly, it can get overwhelming. Everyone's talking about the best study method. But when there are over a dozen different techniques floating around, how are you supposed to know which one to use? That's exactly why I made this video. I took my time to find the 6 most effective study methods that are backed by research and also used by real students who've actually seen results. If you start applying even just a few of these consistently, you'll probably start noticing your grades getting better, and studying won't feel as frustrating or confusing anymore. Let's get into it. 1. Chunking. This one is a game changer for subjects that have a lot of content, like biology, history, or geography. Instead of trying to study an entire chapter or subject all at once, break the topic into smaller, more manageable parts. For example, if you're studying human anatomy, you could break it down into sections like the skeletal system, muscular system, and nervous system. Then focus on just one at a time. This helps you stay focused and not feel overwhelmed. After each chunk, take a short 10-minute break. Your brain will retain more when you give it rest in between. 2. Blurting. If you need to memorize definitions, formulas, or any kind of list, blurting is a lifesaver. Here's how it works. Quickly read through your notes for a few minutes, then grab a blank sheet of paper and write down everything you can remember. Don't look back at your notes while writing. This is about testing your recall. Once you're done, compare it to your actual notes, see what you missed, and then do it again. You keep repeating until you can get most of the information right without looking. It's a powerful method for preparing for quizzes or short answer exams. 3. Repeated memorization. This one's more old school, but still super effective. First, read the material silently 10 times, then read it out loud 10 times. Then try writing it all down from memory twice. This works well for topics where you need to remember things in exact wording or order, like history dates, science processes, or math rules. It's a more structured version of blurting, and it helps lock the information in long term. 4. Flashcards. You've probably heard this one before, and it's popular for a reason. Flashcards are great for memorizing quick facts, vocabulary, formulas, or even diagrams. You can make your own using paper or use apps like Quizlet or Anki. The key is to keep testing yourself over time. Don't just flip through the cards once and move on. Repeat them daily or weekly, depending on how close your exam is. 5. Feynman Technique. This method is really helpful for deep understanding. Once you've studied a topic, take a pen and paper, or a whiteboard if you have one, and try to teach the topic to an imaginary student. Break it down like you're explaining it to someone who doesn't know anything about it. You'll quickly notice where your understanding is weak, and you can go back and review that part. It forces you to truly learn instead of just memorizing. Number 6, practice questions. This should honestly be the final step in any study session. After going through your notes, always end by creating or answering a few practice questions. Think like your teacher. What could they ask me in an exam from this topic? Then write down a few questions and try answering them without notes. Grade yourself, check your answers, and go over anything you missed. This not only prepares you for how questions might be framed, but also trains your brain to retrieve the right information under pressure. And that's it. Those are the 6 study methods I recommend the most. You don't need to use all of them every time. The goal is to find a mix that works for your learning style and stick with it consistently. Studying doesn't have to feel like punishment. Once you learn how to study smarter, not harder, things really start to feel less stressful. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more student-focused tips and advice. Good luck on all your upcoming tests and exams.